you guys, what is up? This is SuperGirlKels. Welcome back to another Monday video where every single Mondays I provide you guys some content regarding Smash Brothers, other games, and more that you can't get anywhere else. I appreciate you guys here today because I am taking on another First to 5 challenge to learn a matchup that I am struggling with big time. I'm talking about Snake this week versus the Sonic matchup, and I know that a lot of Sonics out there, top Sonics included, struggle with this matchup quite a lot. So I figured I'd take it into my own hands and go find the best Snake out there to help teach me this matchup as to what I know and what I don't know and how I can improve. Today we're fighting MVD, the best Snake since Super Smash Brothers Brawl, guys. I am so excited to welcome here. This man has literally proven to be the top of his game in every single game of Smash that he has played, whether it's here in the online world, you know, ranking in the top 100 of even the WWR the last season in V5, or just the PGR in general, being number 17 in the world when Ultimate came out, going back to Smash 4, and then even Brawl. So I'm so excited he took the time, to be here today to help me, because I said, girl, I am struggling. So thank you to MVD for being here, as today I was basically proven completely wrong as to what I thought about Snake in the first place. So everything you're seeing right now is recorded, and I am doing post commentary, which means I am recording this voice after I recorded this video. So I took notes from him. He gave me a bunch of notes to take note on, as well as shout outs to my crew heroes as we went over the VOD as well, and I got to write down a lot of notes that I'm going to be sharing with you guys on how to really deal with Snake, or how to deal with Sonic as Snake. So you're going to see right away, this first stage we're going to be starting on is Battlefield. And the first note that I want people to take here that I got from MVD, and even just in general, is against Snake, you really want to avoid as many platforms as possible and try to go with flats. Look at the way MVD is already starting to clear up the entire space with his grenades. Snake can put out 2 grenades at once while also putting down a mine. It's enough to cover basically the whole stage, and look how hard it is to actually catch him. As if you attack him while he's holding a grenade, you're probably popping the grenade and you're gonna go ahead and get yourself hit. So we want to avoid that at all costs. Of course, though, we are doing random stages in this first to 5, so it was a little unlucky that we went here on Battlefield, but you already see the struggle I am having on getting in. For the Sonic specific matchup, a lot of homing attack is key if you want to get yourself in there in that neutral, trying to call out when exactly he puts out a grenade, or when he's jumping and finding those habits as to when he moves the controller. Homing attack will do a good job at really calling these moments out. Another thing that he has brought up a lot, and as well as my crewmates, is cornering myself. Look at the way that I am constantly in the corner. And he does this actually on purpose. Snake versus Sonic, he mentioned that he wants control of the entire stage as Snake, which means that if I'm retreating and going to the corner, it's not going to work out very well, and I'm going to feel quite flustered. And speaking of flustered, that is another thing you don't want to do. You saw me get hit with that up tilt, that massive up tilt that we know is such a pain, but it's not actually so, I guess impossible to get. You just have to respect it. When you're hitting Snake, you have to be careful to not hit his shield. He's got amazing out of shield options such as down air, up tilt, and of course with his grenades in his hand, you're gonna obviously explode, and it might even lead into follow-ups and kill options. So you have to respect when he's in shield. One thing that he did mention to say is get a lot of grabs. When he is in that shield mode or just trying to set up grenades, grabbing Snake is really, really good to do, especially when he's cornered. Just like you saw there, he was in corner, but I tried to chase him and hit him instead. You're seeing me struggle a lot at the moment just trying to get in, and that's because I'm trying to play this aggressive playstyle. My mindset with this matchup was that I have to get in on Snake before he sets anything up. And though that is true in some shape and form, really it's about the patience from both Snake and Sonic. He was mentioning to me that sometimes just staying, grounded and protecting your stage is going to influence either Sonic or Snake to really make the first decision. When Snake makes a lot of, options from the corner, he doesn't really have the best approach options. So that's why he stays back the entire time and really does a good job at just making traps. So my job should be just get the stage control and really wait for him to commit, as his only approach options is really dash attack and approaching with holding a grenade that I can just simply grab, or bait as an option out of it. Snake will get impatient if I do a good job at just kind of waiting and weaving in and out, which is the main tool you're going to see MVD do. The entire time you've seen him weave in and out. He's going from platform to platform, not really approaching me, but really just kind of keeping space to bait what I was going to do, which does an amazing job at baiting me to come in when I think it's safe, when obviously it's not, which is why I'm so far behind at the moment. So he's having a huge advantage at the moment by just playing that patience. Though it looks like he's playing aggressive, he's not. He's really just kind of staying back, creating that space, and waiting for me to commit and trying to get me to go into his traps. I'm doing a better job here at just kind of creating that stage control, but I'm in the air. And one thing Snake wants you to do is jump in the air. He wants you to jump over those grenades so that he can hit you from the ground. His aerials are actually not that good. He doesn't have the best frame data in terms of his landing and even just in the air in general, right? He doesn't have the best hitboxes unless it's landing with that back air, which is very easy to react to. So it's very important that I stay grounded and catch these landing options by respecting his landings and just kind of calling out where he will be afterwards. So luckily he does miss the back air. I'm not going to get anything off of that edge guard at the moment, but I will try to just keep an eye on where everything is. Another thing that people complain about is that they have such a hard time seeing the mine, and I do agree with that, as I'm someone with 20/20 vision and I can never tell where that is and I lose track of time. But at the same time, I have to just do a better job at really seeing where it is and really focusing on where it will be when those lights on the flash will go off. So that's just my experience in general that I need to be acknowledged. You need to really pay attention, just like there, as to where everything is, not just the mine, but the grenades as well. But most importantly, the grenades. The grenades are everywhere at all times, and Snake, it will distract you with them to kind of give you a foggy look as to where he is. So paying attention as to what he's trying to do so that you don't commit to that is really important. I fell for every single commitment there. So let's see if I can do a better job here in this game too. One thing that everyone has been telling me after this is that the best distance to really stay between Snake and Sonic is that roll distance. As you see, I attacked right away, not in the right distance at all. I kind of just stayed right in his face and attacked his shield immediately. Again, don't attack a Snake shield, you know, you gotta be real careful with that. It's gonna pop that grenade, and I was lucky to catch that grenade instead of actually blowing up, so I got myself some damage. But staying grounded and keeping that roll distance, waiting for that commitment is key, as he's going to feel a little bit more frustrated and just a little bit more pressured to commit to certain options, which is what I'm trying to do, but I went a little bit further there, so that's why I'm taking more damage. So again, you can't give Snake the amount of time to really set up, but you yet have to respect him. So I'm being a little bit more patient here, while at the same time just kind of trying to bait. That's why I'm kind of keeping this space. It's a little bit hard, as I am completely underestimating the range of the grenades. I didn't actually know how large that range was with the grenades, so I was really like learning a lot here, and that's why you see me get hit a lot by these grenades. Most of my damage is just grenades. It's kind of ridiculous looking back at this, but it is very true. I'm taking a lot of hits from grenades, and I need to just remember that instead of just trying to space it, I can just shield it. And even though MVD said that, yeah, you can get grabbed if you shield the grenades, it doesn't matter. If I'm far away, he's not going to run and grab me. You know, he's going to be way too far. So I got to remember that if the grenades are there, I can just shield it. That was really good on my part. Look at that right away. Saw those options in terms of just the way he was setting up the grenades, and I was able to really run into him and just get that grab. That get the soft nair into the backer to take this in. I did take some damage, but 41% is really not bad, as Sonic makes really good damage really quick if he doesn't fall out of my up air, you know what I'm saying? So I'm trying to be way more patient and way more grounded. Look at the way I'm controlling the center. Now, I do have to be careful of that, though. Snakes will very much set up their minds in the center of the stage to let you know that no matter what, they have center stage control. It's going to make you feel like you need to be cornered, and that's what you don't want to give to them. You don't want to be cornered so that they have this chance, look like he's doing, to set up so much stage control. He told me not to be afraid of that mine, as I simply could just shield it if he does blow it up, if I just be aware of it, which I would be. You know, if I'm scared of it, it's going to be your top priority. So I should be focusing on just controlling it. That was a good bait on my part, kept that roll distance and waited for that commitment, again, as MVD's landing options and Snakes in general will not be the best in terms of frame data. And there it was again. I waited for that opportunity for him to blow that mine up. The C4 is gone, and now I can kind of go in and kind of wait for that landing and really do a good job. Now that is something else that was brought into my attention. How do I punish Snake's landing options, as Snake has so much. He's got B reverses, he holds his grenade, he sets up C4 and blows it up while landing, and he even sets up Nikita and drops it immediately sometimes in front of him to help protect him. So, you know, that's a lot, and the best advice that I was given was literally just to kind of respect his landing, honestly. The best thing that he can do is he's going to land, eventually he's going to commit, he's going to either shield, you get some grabs, or you're going to go ahead and eventually call out some habits that you can study from him, but really to just respect and see what he does out of it, just like I did before to get me that back air, which was really, really important for me. So now, again, I'm scooping from under, and this is the most important thing that I could do at the moment, is really stay under, control the pace of the game. I've already racked up about 90%. Try going for that up air. That back air is quite quick. Underestimated that. So gotta be careful there. I did go and miss that homing attack. Try getting some kind of read. But you know, we good. We got 100% on it. We did quite a good job. Another thing is the Cypher. I got some good advice for the Sonics out there as to how to break the Cypher. We all know that back air beats it, but multi-hits do not, and I didn't know that. Multi-hits do not beat the Cypher, which means his up special when he is recovering, any multi-hit in the game will not beat it. So you have to just kind of respect it, or set up a one hit that is ensured to get a lot of damage on Snake, not the Cypher itself. So even Sonic's homing attack from below will be able to break him out, and you can get some follow-ups and more. So just a little bit of a heads up, and you're going to see that come out here on Smashville, where I've been given the advice that this is the worst place to fight Snake on, as he has complete control of the stage at all times. You're actually going to notice how I'm going to get completely bamboozled in this stage at the moment, and it's because I take a lot of grenade hits, but look at the range of the grenade and look at the size of Smashville. One grenade literally covers almost half. Look at that already, see? So it makes me feel that I cannot be in the stage, and because of that I have to constantly retreat. So this is getting a little bit harder, as he can just set up grenades and the C4 right in the center of the stage, and I can't feel comfortable. That C4, by the way, really hard to see on Smashville in my opinion. The way that I completely lost track as to where it is, why it takes the stock, of course. But he can also set it up on that platform with the grenades. Look at that range, and it also covers under as well. So if I'm staying under there and just shielding, he actually has enough time to come and run and grab because of just how small this stage is. So staying away from Smashville is always recommended against Snake. Obviously, Lilat would be more of the priority if it is legal. It should not be legal in 2021, but if you are in that tournament where you see Lilat there, you should be getting rid of Lilat and Smashville and maybe go to battle and let him go to Battlefield instead. As though this is really, really hard. At least on Battlefield, you have some places where you can maneuver and go around and feel a little bit safe compared to here. Now, you see me in the air a lot, and this is the biggest problem and why I'm getting blown away at the moment. Look at the way he's controlling the stage, and I'm just trying to get in, man, and I feel like I can't shield anything. And it's not because it's online, it's literally just so hard to shield everything. There's not only Snake, there's all of this going on. I don't have room to run. Sonic wants to run around, and you know, we know Sonic's aerials are not the best when it comes to frame data, and it's easy to really punish. As you saw there, I really tried getting away from the Nikita. He was able to react and get me with that up tilt. I should have actually just respected him on that part and just went for that ledge, but instead tried to really go for him while he's in that Nikita animation. I didn't think that he can cut it out that early. I thought he had a little bit more lag than that. But no, Nikita, he can actually be used as a bait, so don't fall for that for sure. You want to use a fast option like homing attack if you really do see that commitment. Alright, so here we go again. Now I'm getting into some damage, but look at the damage that I'm getting. Honestly, he's winning these trades. It's not good. I'm trying to catch these landings. I'm not respecting it. Again, these are the notes that I'm getting after this set was done. So I went into this like, what do I do? This is a lot. And again, the Smashville is just not helping at all. And of course, nice read on his part. You know, he knows that I was trying to get away from the grenade. A lot of Snakes will do that, where they will set up a grenade, get a down throw, and they're going to assume that you're going to go on the opposite side of the grenade so that you don't get hit by the grenade. You're actually probably more, you know, reasonable to take the hit from the grenade. It might even hit Snake as well. So just heads up. Again, hard to see there. I saw that C4 coming in from the sky, gonna hit me in the air, and he's trying to get these here. I love how he's cornered, but yet he's still winning neutral. I'm having a hard time, so I start jumping around because I felt nervous, and that is the one thing he wanted so that I can get hit in that up tilt. That was a 3 stock from MVD, making me look like a child over there. Man, I just got beat, baby. So we're going into the next game now. This is currently game 4, as we're going now on the flattest stage in the game. This is Final Destination. It is not. It is the next game. I apologize. We're going back on Battlefield. Next game, though, spoilers alert, we are going on Battlefield instead. This game is very interesting just because I feel like I do a lot better than the game 1 that we had, but you're gonna notice that I'm still jumping a lot. I start to jump and I corner myself, and that's where the problems really start to come in, right? We talked about how you need center stage control versus Snake. Even against Sonic, if you want to corner Sonic, that's the best thing you can do, and I'm doing that favor for him. Look at the way he's just letting me in the corner. I'm not getting in at all. You know, he's setting up these grenades so that it blocks me from spinning, and he's doing a good job at just making a wall around him so that I don't get in. So I'm using now the homing attacks a little bit better. I tried again to break the Cypher with the multi-hit. Again, it does not hurt with the multi-hit. So if I were to use back air there, would have been maybe a little bit of a different story if you were to miss that tech. So here we go, get myself a little bit of damage. I saw that C4, so I retreated, didn't decide to, you know, follow up or anything like that. I wanted back air there, that was super unfortunate, instead of the up air. But you know, it's okay. We got that damage, we got that, that's all right. We get ourselves the neutral, that is okay. I'm gonna mix up that timing there, go on the platform to use the under hit of spin dash to just kind of get him out of the way. One thing that I did want to bring up for sure is Sonic's general spin against Snake. For these Sonic mains out there, I wanted to let you know that you want to really use the side specials. So spin dash over spin charge, which is down B. Down B is multi-hit, and as soon as it touches a grenade or projectiles, for Snake specifically, you're getting blown up. Your down special does go through Nikita. It does go through, you know, the one-hit aspect, but as soon as grenade is there, that down special is not going to work. Where instead, if you actually charge the side special, spin dash, while he's holding a grenade, you will be able to scoop him without actually blowing up the grenade. So that's a little bit of some advice for you Sonic mains out there. I found that out from a lot of Sonic mains, as well as Renzo from Heroes, so thank you so much. I was able to learn from that. Now, I didn't see that I had this on me, and this was something I realized I didn't know what to do. I tried to stick it on him. As you can see, I do it. That's perfectly fine. And I thought that at some point it will stop, and didn't notice that here it locks back onto me, and I didn't notice. So I asked about that, and apparently it's completely random. So though it will stick on me and I can stick it on someone else, it might sometimes just fall off and just be right on the ground, ready to blow up at any point. So just being aware as to where it is when it does fall off, or onto who it is, you know, that's the real case here. And it doesn't, you know, you have to stop kind of playing the game. You really have to focus on when is he going to commit to that down special so that I can be ready to shield it. And that's why I lost that trade and took that damage over there. So just a heads up. For those who are curious about Snake's grenades, they blow up after 2.5 seconds. And that's after he presses the B button. So right there. So when he like lifts it, you know, when he like takes off the hat of the grenade, forgot what it's called, but that's when the timer starts. So it's 2.5 seconds, and it feels like a really long time because 2 seconds go by really quick in a game like Smash Brothers where everything is constantly moving. But yeah, no, it's really it's extremely quick in terms of just, you might think it's not, but it is. So just keep your heads up and count, because sometimes what players were telling me is, even Kiwi was saying, you know, she likes, and I've seen her versus Pelka and other Snakes, that she will actually use the grenade against Snake, where it will stop them from setting up more grenades because they will have to be focused on shielding, which gives you grab opportunities and more. And I didn't think about doing that. So if you have that time and you've been aware of the grenade setups and such, you can simply just, you know, use that against them and really focus on that timing. And you see me trying to catch them, and I end up hitting them instead, which gave me a 40% deficit, and I end up missing here. The homing attack went on the platform instead, so it's okay though. I'm gonna hold that shield and wait for those options. Another thing is the dash attack. The dash attack you're seeing a lot in Snakes. If you want to catch Sonic, that dash attack is so good at doing so. If you keep Sonic cornered just like where I am now, struggling, and woo! Yup, that dash attack will do it, but not only that, the forward smash as well, you know? If you're cornering Sonic, he's probably going to ledge, or he's going to spin back just like that. I felt a little bit overwhelmed. I saw the grenade on the ledge, and my head said, okay, I gotta get back on stage. And I tried to force that option, but I didn't need to. I should have gone to that stage. I should have gone to the ledge, actually, and just protected myself a little bit better. It would have definitely made it much easier and much more clear. So, you know, at that point, he just had to call it out. That was me being nervous. I was in the corner, and as Sonic, I felt, oh man, I don't have the stage. I don't know what to do. So that's why I did that, but I really could have just gone to ledge and felt more comfortable. So here we go. I'm going to go ahead and start FD quite strongly. You're going to see here, as I wanted to mention before, is how much of an easier time I'm going to have here on Final Destination. Watch the way I am controlling the stage and not being cornered compared to the other games. I missed that. I want to catch that landing. Again, that's the respect that I need to do for Snake's landing. I need to respect that I can't challenge that. I need to just respect where he's going to be and react after he lands instead of where he actually is. So there you go. You saw the down special colliding with the grenade, which is why it blew up. If I were to use side special instead, it would have been a little bit different. So that is that. Again, now I'm cornered, but I'm not going to let myself be cornered anymore. As I find myself getting in, I'm going to go super deep there. If you do catch Snake going low right before the Cypher, you could hit him like that, you know, get him out of that blast zone as much as possible. So now I'm really, really comfortable. I'm feeling pretty good. It's going great. So things looking pretty good for me at the moment. Look at the way now he has to come in. So this is where Sonic shines, guys, in the matchup. And for you Snake fans, don't do exactly what MVD is doing at the moment, which is chasing Sonic. Look at the way he's just trying to chase me over and over. I'm going to use my homing attack to kind of speed up the process of me landing. It's going to give him less time to set up those up smashes. You can actually go under those up smashes just because Sonic's fast enough, just like you saw me do. That's something I was taking note of, is I really could just go under. Don't be scared of it. And look at, yeah, like you see, like I'm trying to just bait him. I'm kind of weaving in, weaving out, baiting him to get in, and just kind of not really committing until he does. I'm using these footstools after the homing attack because I know he's trying to catch me, though he does there with the 70 frame plus lag that I do from missing homing attack, and he's going to get that. But so far, so good. We made a lot of damage. We're feeling pretty good at the moment. So let's keep it up. I'm going to look at the way I'm being cornered now, okay? It's getting a little bit weird, but I'm being patient about the way I'm cornered. I realized I was cornered, and I realized that that was something that I was not comfortable with. So I immediately went back to that center, tried getting a little bit of a bait there, going to take a hit from a grenade because of it. I'm going to try shielding that. I'm going to escape by just retreating and respecting what Snake is trying to do, and also just trying to find my way in a little bit more carefully. Again, I go by the air, and by the air is not where you want to go. I have to play more grounded, and that's why I'm taking a lot of percent at the moment. I'm struggling a lot here. So watch the way here. I finally scoop him. I caught his habit in terms of the way he jumps. You're going to see Snakes jump a lot because they set up their walls all differently with grounded grenades and aerial grenades. And that's why he's jumping a lot, just like you see. You see how he's throwing in different trajectories, and that's all because of the way he's jumping. So I'm trying to call it out as to when he actually is. So I'm getting a little bit impatient here. You're seeing me take a lot of damage. It's because I want that kill. And something he was telling me is that I don't need to get the kill. I was good to get the kill there because, again, I called out those jump habits. And as you see, side special went through up smash. So just a heads up, see, it still works. But not only that, but you saw, you know, just the fact that I took so much damage just because I'm trying to get the kill. He was mentioning I don't need to. I really can just stand there. You know, Snake can throw so many grenades, but at the end of the day, it really comes down to me just timing him out, right? This is a very patient matchup, and using homing attack during Nikita is very recommended, for sure. All right, let's be careful over here. I'm going to see how I'm going to get. Again, now I'm not feeling so pressured because I got that kill, I know. Again, using the aerial spin charge to just get away from Nikita. If you do hit it in the air, you do have a second of just being a little bit invincible to it. So you could get away from Nikita. It's, you know, it's not as dangerous as everyone may think. You could hit it, and then you have 1 second to get away, which is a lot of time, honestly. So, and then it becomes active again. So just don't fall for that second hit as it could again. I get the forward smash here, beautifully done. And then this is where everything changes. Watch the way now I get so upset that that did not kill. That beautiful up tilt hits from behind. I was not aware of that. It does. And it also lingers. So that's why I was catching that. I was trying to just kind of go through after the up tilt chase, but instead, I got hit by it, and I have to respect that. You know, again, it's because I'm in the air a lot. I'm starting to use a lot more grabs here, and I'm really, really proud of it. But that's the last hit I'm getting on him. Watch how everything changes now. Watch how the entire game, I had center stage control, but look where I'm going. Look at me in the corner right now. This is not the best place to be, and I'm taking a lot of damage for it. I don't hit him for the rest of the game, and it shows why. So right away, that playstyle that I was playing, in terms of that grounded gameplay, completely shifts. I start attacking shield. And you know what that means. If you're going to be attacking shield against snake, you're going to get quite bit by the snake. And it hurt a lot. So I'm taking quick damage. I'm trying to end this stock. I'm getting aggressive, and that's what he wants. You know, top players, man, they're gonna learn. He's already knowing, hey, she's trying to attack, so I'm gonna shield. He's shielding a lot. He's getting stage control, and I'm letting it happen. Look at that. I'm trying to be patient, but at the same time, I know that I'm taking a lot of hits. Over here, I get hit with the mine setup. I tried pressing shield. That might have been an online moment because I thought I pressed shield. A little bit of a delay there. I try to get that F tilt to break it. I don't. Instead, I get hit, and the up smash is going to take it with this rage, as well as the scoop. I was not aware that when he up smashes, there's kind of like a delay before the actual attack comes out, so the missile itself, and because of that, I thought I shielded. I wanted the back throw. Instead, I ended up getting hit with the second hit and got the game. This is game 6. This is currently 1-4. We're currently on Yoshi's story. This is another good stage for Snake because obviously the platforms, but it's a lot better, where if there was no stages left, let's say in a best of 5 situation, and there was only 2 stages left in the entire thing, and there was no flats left, Yoshi's story is not bad because the platforms here are higher, and Sonic is actually short enough to actually get away from getting hit from under the platforms from those grenades, so you feel okay with that, but it's going wrong because I'm cornering myself. That's why I'm having a hard time. But you do have a lot more space here. You feel a little bit better. I don't have to chase him. And I think the entire time I tried to chase him. And that's the problem. Trying to shark from under the platforms when I really don't need to. I can just stand back, control the space, you know, the stage, and that's it, that's all. Jump there at that last moment. I tried to avoid that, but obviously I put myself in the worst situation as possible. So don't do that. Try getting the fair. My nose missed. You know, if it was Adventure Sonic, we'd probably hit it. But, you know, Modern Sonic ain't got that nose. So instead, I'm going to get here, miss the back air at the same time. I'm just going to control this. I'm going to try and just kind of mix up the way that I'm approaching. I hate the way that I'm playing in terms of the aerials. I need to stop going with those aerials. I need to just be a little bit more careful. I'm doing pretty good, though, at the moment. Just kind of maintaining that center. I'm going to wait here. I'm going to get that grab. Again, weave in, weave out. Bait, use the pyramid as to grab, attack, and a shield, you know, very important here. I am going to get hit with the grenade, not going to follow up to get my fair as he just gets out. He DI'd that perfectly. I'm going to try and mix up as to where I'm landing. I end up missing that, and I wanted to get a grab there. Unfortunately, though, I wasn't quite sure as to how much safety time I had, so I just kind of stayed with the out of shield option. He does get the back air, and again, it's because I'm attacking from the air. If you attack from the air, you're in disadvantage, and he saw that. He went right under me, scooped me with that back air, and was able to take that first stock, and you're going to see now the struggle that I'm going to have. Again, this 164 mark seems to be quite unlucky for me. Whew, he changed it. Let's see if we can go ahead and take that stock. Look again, I'm back in the corner. He went right to that center, and he placed that C4 because he knows that's what I want. And look at the way I'm struggling. It makes me feel that I have to approach from the air, and I really don't need to. Instead, he gets an awesome edge guard, but I was able to be at a low enough percent to recover from it. But hey, I gotta be more careful. I gotta respect that. I do get the back throw from the tomahawk grab here. Again, notice he was shielding. You need to realize what Snake wants you to do and do the opposite. You can't give him what he wants. Okay, he gets the neutral get up option with the forward smash, and that's just an unfortunate timing, you know. I did buffer the get up. I actually homing attacked prematurely, and I ended up going there, try getting up, and he just charged that. Perfect timing. That was just perfect. I should have just been a little bit more patient about my position instead of actually making a quick decision like that. So that was on me. So far, now you know I'm feeling it. You know, this is where it gets a little hard on Sonic's end because I need to get the kill, I need to get damage, and it's very hard to attack Snake, right? You need to kind of respect him and just kind of wait for him to really commit first, attack safely. We'll try not to get hit with any grenades because that's what's making the problem. And so far, the 40% damage I've taken is all from grenades, so that is not good. There it is again. Each one you're taking is 50, honey. So there it is again. It just keeps going up. I'm taking that too. That's 20. The percent is rising. I am feeling it. I am having a hard time, and I'm just trying to get these kills. You could poke him. You see how there I kind of hit him and I didn't blow up the grenade. If you hit as to where it's not facing in terms of left or right, depending on where he's facing, you could actually hit him. You just have to be sure not to hit where the grenade is. So that's just a heads up for you guys to know a little bit more about Snake. All right, I'm gonna see here if I can keep on baiting. No, and again, I'm going back to these aerials, right? That's not what we want. So now I know the grounded, the better. If I was grounded just by simply running more, instead of just going for these spins, I would actually have a much better time. I'm gonna get the fair there finally, taking that damage. But we're gonna watch the way here. This was amazing. In case you didn't know, you can grab spin dash when you have iframes after respawn. That's a heads up. All right. And I tried to use that all set to kind of get away, but because I was cornering myself, it gave MVD the perfect opportunity to just study it the entire set and use it against me right at the end when he needed to. So that was fantastic. I took so much notes. I hope this helped you guys so much. So again, right? Weave in and out. Stay in a roll distance from dash attack. You want to bait that. You want to be patient, but yet pressure without commitment. Grab the pattern of when grenade is in his hand. You want to catch his landing, but by pressuring without commitment, you want to really respect his landing and see what he does after it. Control the center, corner Snake, or if you're Snake, you want to corner Sonic. You want that center stage. Homing attack will definitely do a good job by getting in on Snake while using aerial spin charges to get in through a Nikita, but side B is really what you want to do when it comes to that neutral to get past there. Finally, we got ban, Smashville, immediately, Battlefield as well. 2.5 seconds of grenades before they explode. Don't attack his shield or you will die. Play grounded, respect his landing, don't corner yourself, and that is all I have for today. Thank you guys so much for watching. For MVD to come here, I truly appreciate it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Go follow him. I'm going to leave all of his social medias in the description below if you want to support his content creation and tournament life in general. I love you guys so much. Thank you for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe for more videos. I will see you guys next week. I love you. Stay safe, and goodbye.